Mikey is a very talented young kid that I've been working with Mikey since we started at his age was 4, and he's almost 11 now. So he's a very talented young man. He knows movements really well. He knows transitions really well, and one thing that I love most about working with Mikey is that he's fusing the wrestling and the jiu-jitsu together. So that's why we're able to have the great relationship that we do have. But he's going to be a force to be reckoned with here. So I had the opportunity to teach Mikey both wrestling and jiu-jitsu at a very early age, and he's been able to just start really taking it and running with it. The match with Jake Shields, I think, was something really special in the fact that I was able to get under Jake's skin really early, and I think he lost composure very early in the match. I look at Minowaman as a much more level-headed opponent, and I think that, you know, he will really bring the positions and try to fight out of positions as opposed to losing composure. I don't anticipate Minowaman losing composure. Minowaman's movements are very dynamic. So I've noticed in watching a lot of tape on him that he's very good movement about him. So it's going to be difficult to try to isolate one of his limbs or get behind him to get a choke. I anticipate a very exciting match between Minowaman and I.
最後に戦う相手、超人ミノワマン。ドリームスーパーハルクトーナメント優勝が示すように破天荒な戦いで会場を爆発させる人気選手。
数々の大舞台を経験した本能のリアルプロレスラー。実力もさることながら来た人全てを楽しませるパフォーマンスも魅力の一つ。
スーパーハルクトーナメントの決勝のソクジュって選手とやった時の試合、その第3ラウンド目が今までの試合の中で一番好きな試合ですね。
することはできるか、ミノワマン入場。
ずっと寝技を決めたくて寝技の攻防だったんですけど、3ラウンド目に打撃に変えて打撃で KO 勝ちしたっていう。
ウェルター級ですが、さあミノワマンはしっかりとこのウェルター級の
イギリスは、ケージレージの、大会で一度だけ行きました。デーブ・ジェネーロ選手とやったというので、試合に行った試合に行ったイメージしかないですね。観光は、タワーブリッジを見に行ったぐらいです。ロンドンはそうですね、もうちょっと観光したいところは。
ミノワマン選手やっぱり無差別で戦って、ちょっとここミノワふらついた、一気に行く。戻って打撃右、カムサラに行く。ミノワマン押し込んでいく。
皆さん10月29日プロレス見てください。
ちょっと
さあ、いったいった。
ミニックが入りましたね。
そうですね。
Procedure. What happened? Come here. Bumble, come here.
Tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Don't forget.
Now go on. Get the fuck out of here.
Having to train is the best part of the life. Trying to get ready for Polaris. My brother.
Oh, my brother. This our in Portuguese called mascot. This our mascot, Bumble. Huh? This is gonna be my corner at the Polaris. Huh? Be careful. So my training is going really well, you know. I'm so lucky to have a lot of support from my teammate here in the UK. So I have all the best training that I can do every single day. So I'm training at the London Fight Factory and also at the Fight Zone with my friend Kanya and London Fight Factory with Luis and his student. So everybody there giving me all the support, you know, inside, outside of the mat. Always try to push me hard, you know, on the mat. Always giving me like a good word, you know, to make me motivation for this fight. To fight as a submission one, I think it's gonna be something very, very good for me because I know the rules, you know, I know what I need to do, and for sure, I'm looking forward to fight and try to submit. If not, I will try to show my jiu-jitsu for people to be happy. So I think for me, to be part of the Polaris 4 is gonna be pressure, and I'm sure I'm looking forward for that, you know. Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that a couple of times. Standing up with that single leg. Who's that?
Let's say who's you want to win Conor already? You can say Conor.
Yeah, so I'm here for UFC 205. Conor brought me in to be a training partner for his next fight to make history and win 2 belts. So I'm here helping Conor and training. You know, just I'm here for him. You know, like I have his back, as I said, and he has my back. So whenever he needs me, I'm there, and if I need him, he's there for me. So I'm here to help him for his fight. I always say he's an animal. Like people underrate his ground game. You know what I mean? I think he's gonna show how good he is on the ground. You know, he has a great coach, John Kavanaugh. He's a technician on the ground, like so technical. I can't even explain. That's all he is. All he does is think in all positions. He's amazing gi and no gi. So he's a very well-rounded jiu-jitsu player. Just hasn't came out yet. You know what I mean? But I feel like he's gonna prove it. Yeah, man, it's rough. The time that you step in a cage against him or any of these guys, like then you realize what you're up for, you know, and then you realize how much of a man, how tough you are. When you get in there and you have to go against a world champion MMA fighter, and you really never done it before, you know, that takes heart and courage to do it. So yeah, I'm definitely going through the ringer, but I like it. You know, this is the life I kind of chose, you know.
Since he came here, he's been non-stop in the gym. And Marcelo, his sensei over there, Marcelo Garcia, he trains non-stop. He's ready. He's a solid kid. Size means nothing. We've been putting him through the ringer, so he'll go in there and he'll dominate. Yeah, I feel his pace is what sets him apart for the bigger guys. Usually you go with the bigger guys and they'll rest in certain positions or they won't have that work ethic like he does. He keeps hustling. You might stop the first wave, maybe even the second, but then there's the third, the fourth, the fifth. The wave of attacks keep coming. So when he wants to switch it on, he switches it on. That right there was just flow rolling. That was nothing. That was just for use. I mean, wherever he wants to, he's got the mindset. He's got my mindset. He's like a protege. We've been talking a lot about the mental side of things. So, I mean, all you got to do is look at his results. He went in and won that double gold at the Pan Ams. Heavyweight division, like the kid, a black belt, he's only a kid. So that's the mindset we bring here. He's just enjoying himself right now, and that's a dangerous fighter right there, a fighter that's enjoying himself, no stress, no worries. All he got to do is worry about his rest and his next training session. So.